Grade 10 American System, Reading and Comprehension, Unit 4, The Golden Touch. Friday, May 15, 2020. Good morning, Grade 10. How are you today? Hope you're all doing well. As you all know, our lesson, The Golden Touch, is a story about King Midas' obsession with gold. His wish of having the golden touch comes true, and everything he touches turns into gold, even his own daughter, Marigold. That's when he becomes miserable and full of sorrow. Today's objective is that students are able to identify the moral of a story or an event. Let's check the given example. In Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird, Atticus Finch is a white man defending a black man named Tom Robinson, accused of raping a young girl. In the Deep South in the 1930s, this was scandalous due to pervasive racism. Nevertheless, his morals tell him to protect and serve every member of society, no matter the color of his or her skin. When the narrator Scout asks her father why he's defending Robinson, he says, "You really never understand a person until you consider things from his point of view, until you climb into his skin and walk around in it." Atticus was teaching her empathy and not to judge others based on their skin color. We conclude that the moral or the lesson is to have equality among people. So what is meant by the term moral? Moral means a message conveyed by or a lesson learned from a story or an event. It is not necessary that the author has clearly stated it. It can be left for the audience or the learners to derive. Now let's go back to our story. Open your books and read the final part of the story from page 454, paragraph 76, till the end of page 455. After you finish reading, reread paragraphs 76, 77, and 78. Mark the details that show regret and a change in King Midas' point of view about owning gold and precious metals. Then answer the following questions. Question number 1. Why does the king regret having the golden touch? Question number 2. Why does the stranger, Dionysus, revisit King Midas? Number 3. What can you infer from the conversation between the stranger and King Midas? Number 4. Why does the author include these details? Possible answers of the given questions. Answer number 1. King Midas accidentally transforms his beloved little daughter, Marigold, into a gold statue. He regrets having the golden touch, for he didn't think of the loss he would face. Answer number 2. Dionysus, disguised as a human, revisits the king and asks him about the new situation. He wants to know whether King Midas understands the seriousness of his greediness. Answer number 3. Dionysus realizes that King Midas regrets his obsession with gold. He prefers to lose everything in order to get his beloved daughter back and live a normal life again. Answer number 4. The author wants to teach the reader a lesson about what is really valuable in life. As you can see, and based on the given answers, we conclude that happiness is not achieved through material wealth. It's a state of heart that enables us to appreciate the value of what is really ours by virtue of our humanity, not by right of ownership. In conclusion, what is the moral of a story? It is the lesson or the wisdom that passes on to the reader in a form of a direct statement, but sometimes left implicit in the story for the reader to work it out or to conclude it. As it happened with King Midas. King Midas' change of heart at the end of the story, caused by the transformation of his possessions and of his daughter, reveals that he has learned that possessions are not everything. Assessment. Read the narrative structure on page 458. Then solve the practice on your copybook. After that, answer the following question. From your own perspective, in what ways can material possessions create both a sense of comfort and anxiety? If you have any question, don't hesitate to contact me. And note that your homework submission must be on Monday, May 18, 2020. Thank you for your hard work.